You ever wake up in the morning and as soon as you remember that you're a you, attention rises and you start feeling like something somehow isn't fucking right? It's because some shitty daisy chain of neural pathways is also waking up. It's important not to just ignore it and carry the fuck on, because if you do, then you'll acclimate to that tension and you'll carry it around all damn day and you'll be in a malaise, feeling like shit and possibly being shitty to people who don't deserve it. Sometimes it happens when you wake up, and sometimes it's triggered whilst in the middle of your waking state, but either way, when it happens, target it, grab it, nail it to the fucking wall of your skull and stare at it. It's like a big old ugly ass fish that comes near the surface, but only ever so briefly, so you have to be quick and grab that thought fish then and there before it sinks down into the depths unseen. But its bubbles will still rise to the surface all day long and pop regret, pop anxiety, pop you're a piece of shit, pop you're never going to get it done, pop you're not good enough. Here's the thing I really want to convey, whether you regard thoughts as fish or turds or electrical events, by all means do regard them as things, as in there's a you and there's a them. If you realize that thoughts are just mental events, then you automatically accept that there's a you separate from thoughts. In other words, you're not your fucking thoughts. You are a wakeful but still sea of consciousness, and some thoughts swim to the surface and some lurk in the depths, but they come and they go within the mind. Your primordial experience of your life is a lucid, cognizant ocean of consciousness. They cannot be fucked with by fish unless you forget you're an ocean and start believing you're a fish. Here's the practical part of this. As soon as you feel like shit, find the associated thought fish while it's at the surface. Name it. Describe it to yourself. Catch it in the net of your scrutiny. Pull it into your thought boat and start cleaning it. Pull its guts out and read them like an old Scandinavian witch. Maybe the guts say, I did a thing that I regret and I feel worried about being judged, or that I fucked something up forever, or I've got so much shit I gotta do that I'll never get it done, or I'll fuck it up because I'm not enough, or whatever. You get the idea. If you don't look at it, then it will keep fucking with you. If you identify it, determine its origin and exactly how you're feeling about it, then that act of brave awareness takes a good part of the charge out of it and you'll feel better. Seriously, this is the way. You've got to make a decision. Am I a fucking fish, or am I the sea of me? Because fish will keep coming and going, and thinking that you're every single fish that goes bloop on the surface of your awareness really, really fucking sucks. You're not your fucking thoughts. Thoughts are fish. Thoughts are things, and you don't need to fight them or ignore them. You just have to be diligently aware of them. You don't have to necessarily resolve the associated issue that they're about here. You don't need to try and solve every fucking problem. You got to catch them before you eat them. And for fuck's sake, don't extrapolate them into some hideous iteration of a future. Just see them as they are and let them be exactly what they are, to neutralize their ability to fuck with you. Then you can act on them calmly, reasonably, and consciously. Be a fisherman of the mind. Catch those fuckers, drain their lifeblood by simply letting them be exactly what they are. Events, things, fish that come and fish that go. So let them come, let them go. Let them be. You're the sea, and the sea is you. Toodaloo.